Once upon a time in the small town of Bellbrook, excitement and mystery filled the air. The town was known for its beautiful landscapes, friendly people, and charming locations. However, rumors swirled about a hidden treasure buried somewhere in Bellbrook. This treasure was said to bring great fortune or great misfortune, depending on who found it. Four friends, Anna, Jack, Maya, and Liam, decided to explore their town and discover the truth behind the whispers of the treasure. 1. The old clock tower. The friends met at the old clock tower, the tallest building in town. It chimed every hour, and the sound echoed through the streets. They discussed their plan while gazing at its intricate design. 2. The library. Next, they visited the Bellbrook Library, a cozy place filled with dusty books. They searched for any old maps or stories that might hint at the treasure's location. 3. Maple Park. On their way to the park, they spotted the beautiful maple trees, their leaves turning shades of red and gold. They agreed to take a break here and think about what they had found. 4. The river bank. The friends followed the flowing river that cut through Bellbrook. They listened to the soothing sounds of the water while throwing stones into the river, pondering the treasure's possible hiding spots. 5. The abandoned house. A spooky old house stood just beyond the park. Rumors said it was haunted. The friends dared each other to go inside, hoping to find a clue. The door creaked open, and they stepped into the dark hallways. 6. The bakery. After their adventure, they stopped by the bakery for some warm pastries. Ms. Thompson, the owner, always had the best stories. They asked her if she knew anything about the treasure, but she only smiled mysteriously. 7. The town square. The friends made their way to the town square, where a fountain danced in the middle. They sat on a bench, sharing their hopes and fears. Jack believed the treasure could be anywhere. 8. The old bridge. They decided to check the old bridge that spanned the river. Legend said a great bandit had hidden his loot under it. They carefully searched for loose stones. 9. The market. The weekly market was bustling with people. They asked the vendors if they had heard any tales about the treasure, but none seemed to know. 10. The schoolyard. The friends returned to their old school, where they reminisced about their childhood. They climbed to the top of the slide to get a better view of the town. 11. The sports field. Nearby, the sports field was empty. They sprinted across it, pretending to be treasure hunters racing against time. 12. The town hall. In front of the town hall, they noticed a plaque dedicated to the town's founders. It sparked an idea. Maybe the treasure was connected to the founders in some way. 13. The ice cream parlor. On their way, they stopped at Mr. Lee's ice cream parlor for a treat. Mr. Lee told them a story about the town's past, hinting that clues could be found where the town had started. 14. The cemetery. As the sun began to set, they journeyed to the old cemetery at the edge of town. They felt a chill in the air as they walked among the tombstones, searching for any signs of the treasure. 15. The town inn. They stopped by the town inn to ask the innkeeper if she had heard any stories. She mentioned an old journal that might hold a clue, but it was last seen at the library. 16. The hillside. The friends climbed to the hillside, that overlooked Bellbrook. From the top, they could see all the spots they had visited. They made a plan to check out each one again for anything they missed. 17. The gazebo. They reached the gazebo in the middle of the park, where many gatherings took place. They sat down and discussed their next steps. They felt as if they were close to something big. 18. The fishing spot. The group headed to a quiet fishing spot where an old fisherman told them about secret paths leading to hidden places in town. It was exciting and made the treasure hunt feel real. 19. The cave. Curiosity led them to a nearby cave that few dared to explore. It was dark and echoing, and they bravely stepped inside, flashlights in hand. 20. The hidden garden. Finally, they discovered a hidden garden behind the cave. It was adorned with flowers, but in the center stood an old chest, half buried in the dirt. They rushed over, hearts racing, filled with anticipation. As they opened the chest, excitement surged. Inside, they didn't find gold or jewels, but something even more precious, a map with clues to other hidden places in Bellbrook and the towns nearby. They realized that the true treasure was the adventure they had created together, the bonds strengthened, and the mysteries yet to be explored. The friends, exhilarated and united, decided to continue their journey. Bellbrook held more secrets, and they were ready to uncover them all. The thrill of discovery lingered in the air, and with it, the promise of future mysteries.